This is Biz Buzz. Adam Disbrow is my guest. And today we'll be talking about the ethics of taking apart a cell phone, ripping out its guts, and putting it back together. I'm just kidding. Hey, listen. You got guys working for you too, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you notice, Adam, the control board? What do you notice when you look at the control board?
Very clean.
Other than that, see the tape?
Right.
So they can't touch anything?
Oh.
Notice that?
Keeps it where everything needs to be.
Yeah, there's a hammer up underneath. So if anyone that's on the air touches any of the controls, the hammer falls down and smashes their fingers.
Well, that's a way to keep them in line then.
That keeps them in line. I did have a couple of court issues with it, though. Say, Your Honor, I had my finger underneath and it smashed. Look at my finger. I'm all disfigured now. Like, shut up and get a job.
They did.
But not with your fingers. Oh. So Adam Disbrow's with us from Cell Surgeon. And Adam, I think I'm probably one of your biggest customers.
Well, that's true.
You know, we've known each other. How many years we've known each other now? I look back on the log.
I don't know, 5, 4?
Almost
6,
5. You're like one of my first advertisers.
What?
Adam was advertising us when we were just AM. We had the AM radio station.
Support local business.
Man, he did support us. And our radius was like 2 sheep and a deer. And the one person in Saudi that was nasty. I don't advertise.
Well,
that's like the worst place to do business in Saudi Daisy. I hate to say that, but I'm an honest guy.
A lot of my clients come from Saudi Daisy. I love that place.
No, I'm saying, no, I'm not talking about the people.
Oh.
I'm talking about the businesses down there. They're like cheap. You know, you open their wallet and the moths fly out. George Washington blinks. It's light. Not all of them. We have some good clients down there. A lot of
my customers come from Saudi Daisy.
No, I lived in Saudi Daisy. I love Saudi Daisy.
Right.
I would move back to Saudi Daisy if they didn't throw me out.
Well,
I love Saudi Daisy. It's a wonderful town. But it's not Saudi Daisy. It's Saudi Daisy, Tennessee.
Well,
you finish it. Saudi Daisy, Tennessee.
That's because you're a Yankee.
Chuck D'Annunzio, Italian guy, Chuck D'Annunzio, runs a place. He advertises down there. We have some good clients to advertise. I kid Saudi Daisy. I would never put down Saudi Daisy. But it's funny seeing Chuck D'Annunzio, an Italian guy, talk like he's from Saudi Daisy. It's just, you respect an Italian guy that's talk like me.
Welcome to the South, man. Welcome
how you doing? You know, what's going on, man?
Welcome to the South.
You from the South?
Yeah, born and raised right
Where
here.
at?
Cleveland.
Where's your accent?
I don't have it.
Your dad beat it out of you, right?
my dad's from South Dakota, so, you know. Maybe.
Oh, there you go. Well, my other half is from Chattanooga, and she's trying, and it bugs me because she's trying to clean up her accent. Like she says dog, and she's going dog. I'm like, stop. It's not dog, it's dog. Stop cleaning it because I love the Southern accent.
Right.
She goes, I don't have an accent. You do. I'm like, what's true? I'm not with the accent down here. Speaking of accentuation, see how that we just kind of rolled into that. Cell Surgeon is the topic of discussion here at Biz Buzz, where we highlight certain businesses. And like I said, Adam is he's a friend. I'm a friend.
Yeah.
He's one of our clients. And he became a client by me needing to get my cell phone fixed. And before I start asking you questions, Adam, getting you into this is not self-serving. But let me tell you this, and it's not just because of me, because I was in your store the other day to stop by and say hi.
Sure,
you will get your phone fixed for the most part within an hour if you're not real busy. I've seen it.
Yeah, no doubt, 100%.
One guy walked in and he said, and you could see how depressed he was. Because our phones, they're our lives now.
Yes.
And he was like in tears, like screen's all cracked. And you know how that happened. His wife threw it in his head.
Well, I've heard all the stories.
That does not happen by just dropping it on the floor. Trust me.
And you think if a grown man's upset, you should see a teenage girl walk in and her life is over.
Oh.
Yeah. So we fix it.
I can't Instagram of my life.
Snapchat now.
Snapchat. Is Snapchat now?
Snapchat's all the rage these days. Yeah.
And you can't take they can't take 20 selfies a day. Life is over.
Yeah.
So you're there really, what you're doing is assisting people in continuing their horrific techno lifestyle. I'm joking because I love technology.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it is. If we would have had this in the 70s, all liberals and Democrats would be in jail. And I know, listen, you're not political. Adam loves everybody. So, and most Republicans and me too, probably. But what I'm saying is,
you're debatable.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's probably the greatest invention of the 20th century.
Hands down.
There's no, I mean, the internet, the smartphone. You can, if you're holding that phone in your hand and I'm not, you're the smartest person in the room. Well, maybe not.
Because I can Google it.
You can Google it.
Yeah.
You know, I kicked myself for not buying Google stock.
Oh, yeah, but you would have sold it. And...
No, I was on Google since the night. You know why I used to use Google? Because it opened quickly.
Right.
And it didn't have a lot of garbage in there. You could just, you go on your PC and Google. When it came up, you knew you were on the internet. Because the young kids don't know this, but we dealt with.
Yeah, dial up, man.
Then it would hook up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd pray you were on the net. Well, when you
get a picture from grandma, it takes 17 minutes to download it to see her and Papa waving to you.
One song, remember, a day to download one song?
Yeah.
Remember the good old days. Well, now we've got these newfangled thingamajiggers called cell phones. They're not even cell phones.
Well,
they're computers with the ability to make a phone call.
We're also very spoiled here with the fastest internet in the country.
Oh, I love EPB.
Yeah, no doubt.
Even though they're a bunch of socialists, I love them.
Wow.
If you can love socialists, that's government control over production and distribution. I don't know how they do it. It's the people. I mean, if they had that in Philadelphia, it wouldn't work. Because you'd call for customer service and go, hey, what do you want? My IP. Where your IP? IP? I got to pee. Leave me alone. I'll call you later. You call EPB here.
Right.
And they're like, hello, may I help you? I'm like, yeah, I've got an IP. Hold on one second, sir. I'm transferring you. You can hold on now? Yeah, I can. Can I get you some biscuits and cookies? Can I get you some grits? Bless your heart. I mean, it's so nice.
Customer service.
I told them that. EPB, you better listen to me. This is your next slogan. Our people make the difference. That what?
Yeah, no, it's good.
That should be the slogan.
They do. They've been over backwards for me countless times.
It should be Comcast sucks, and below that, our people make the difference.
I mean, I don't know if that would actually work great, but you know, the first part or the second part, I guess, is good. People make the difference.
I threatened to smash Comcast equipment live on the air one time because when I first got here, I didn't know about EPB. People don't realize that. This is a very transient area. So EPB have to advertise more. But at least give us something. We promote EPB. They haven't given us a dime. They don't even give us sweat. The only thing we get is the threat to get cut off if we're not paid the same day. But I still love them, though. But I mean, they're a business. They got to do what they do. But
quit giving them free plugs.
I love them, though. But Comcast said we're going to give you this high-speed internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was slowing down around 5 to 6 at night because I don't know. I'm just telling cable. Well,
they don't have the bandwidth.
Is that well? They claim to have the bandwidth because between the studio here and the transmitter was like 10 miles. So we're using the internet to get on there, and it slowed down, started squeaking. I called them. I said, "It's not working." They said, "It is working." I'm like, "So you're calling me a liar? It's not working." I said, "Everybody's getting on after work, going to their porn sites, downloading porn, and they're messing my signal up." Well, sir, and I said, "Come get your equipment tomorrow. I'm going to smash it." I didn't have a chance to smash it. It would have been good radio, though.
I mean, if you can't see it, really, what is it? You just smashed a bunch of equipment.
Well, actually, we should have just made it up. That would have been funny.
Where
were you? Where were you 3 years ago?
Fixing phones.
Yeah. So getting back to fixing phones, you were also entertained while you were at cell searching.
Some days.
Yeah, you are. You really are. Listen, you did so much to your new office. I mean, you must have put in, I don't know how much money. But look at the rat hole we're in. Look at this.
Right.
Look at me. And wires all over the place, right?
Hammers
underneath there. We've got guns to the side in case people, it's that gun. Hey, we shoot back, man.
Clearly.
We shoot back. But beautiful location in Ottawa.
Thank you.
What prompted you to open the location in Ottawa?
Well, the area is it's growing. And everybody hates getting out in the mess and the traffic and the hassle of Gun Barrel and Hamilton Place. And it's just, especially this time of year, it's just such a headache.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? Let's bring it a little further out. Give them people of Ottawa a great place to come and a great place to get their phone fixed without having to deal with the hassle of going to Hamilton Place. If there's one thing I've learned from being in Ottawa over the last 12 months, it's people there are hungry for new business in their area because just like anybody else, they don't like going to Hamilton Place.
No, they don't.
And I had a store there forever and it's great and it's busy, but to just bop over and do something or get something, it just, makes a 30-minute trip turn into, 3 hours.
And Oonawald's expanding. I mean, it's really exploding.
It's growing huge.
Yeah. And people don't like going over the bridge.
Well, no, they don't do that either.
That bridge, man. You don't want to go over that bridge. That's a dividing line.
By us being in Ooltewah, we also, I pulled a little bit of business from Cleveland and Appleton and stuff like that. So,
do you have used cell phones?
We do. We have used phones, used tablets. We can fix your cell phone, your iPod, your laptop, your gaming console, accessories, cases, charge ports.
Now, all joking aside, really, if you need your device fixed, you have got to go to Cell Surgeon. Forget about the other guys. I'm telling you, forget about the other guys. Forget about it. They'll have your phone fixed in no time. Are you paying me to say this?
Not at all.
He's not even paying me to say this.
No.
But when I see a business doing something right, I get excited about it. And the fact that I'm dealing with 2 teenage girls and an 11-year-old that have phones, they constantly break them. And it's a dilemma, like Shy now, dilemma. Oh, my God. I'm not exaggerating.
I believe it.
We bring the phone in and you gave her a loaner.
Yep.
Because it's one thing you couldn't do because it was an IC chip.
Right.
Very rare, though. But for the most part, you can fix these phones. Right?
Yes, sir.
And is it mainly just the screen problem?
That's the majority of what we see is people drop their phone, crack the screen. But we could do some charge ports and, batteries. Your battery's going to last before you start to see deterioration, about 12 to 14 months before it's going to start to downgrade a little bit.
Is that the problem with the iPhone S6 Plus is that it's been 2 years now and it's not holding a charge? Does that battery need to be replaced?
6S Plus?
Yeah.
More than likely.
6S Plus,
yeah.
Okay.
So
what's that cost to get the battery replaced?
On a battery on that, it's $69.99.
That's not bad.
Takes us about half an hour and, it'll give you another year or two out of your device.
That's actually pretty darn good.
Yeah. Quick, easy, painless. And you
And
don't have to go spend $900 or in this iPhone 10, $1,200 on a new phone. And, keep your phone for $70.
I switched to a Note. I mean, if Apple doesn't do something to be more creative, they're going to start falling behind because they can't live off their name any longer. I'm looking at the X and the 8 and the 7. 7 looks like a plastic toy. And I was like, what? So they removed the jack? Oh, they removed the jack because it's 100 years old. Okay, so let's get old people out of the old folks home and, just put them to bed.
That's not their market anyways.
What, the 3.88 millimeter jack?
No, the older people.
No, what I'm saying is they're one of the logic behind removing the jack was, according to them, because I watched their seminar, was because it's over 100 years old. Your headphone jack, it's called 3.88 millimeter jack.
3.5.
Oh, it's 3.8.
Okay.
If you want to be exact.
Okay.
Okay, 3.5. Listen, I'll say 3.5 jack, even though it's 3.8. But the argument was it's 100 years old. How ridiculous is that?
Everything's changed. Everybody wants to change on everything.
And then you can't plug your headphones in. You have to get, just wireless Bluetooth, and you can't charge it unless you get that little lightning jack. Huh?
Hashtag dongle life.
Hashtag what?
Dongle life.
Oh, that's a dongle.
Yes, it's a dongle.
I almost refuse to say that word. Like I refused to say Twitter for years.
Yeah.
Dongle?
Dongle, yeah.
It sounds like an appendage you need cut off.
That's what it is.
Hey, Doc, I grew my dongle back, and you got.
Anytime you plug in a wireless,
it's a dongle.
It's a dongle. Yeah, you ever have? Yeah, this right here's got a dongle somewhere.
I thought I was hip.
No.
I never even heard the word dongle. I thought I was hip.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm not hip anymore. 60 years old. I'm an unhipster. What is the biggest problem you see with people bringing in cell phone? What are they doing wrong whereby they're cracking these things even when they have so-called screen protectors and protectors on their phones?
Well, I mean, sometimes it's unavoidable. You leave it on the top of your car. Your kid gets a hold of it, doors down the stairs. It doesn't matter what kind of case or protection you have on there. Sometimes it's just going to break.
I mean, what are you seeing that you're telling people, let's just stop doing this? That's over and over and over again.
Putting your phone in your back pocket.
Yes.
A lot of women put their phone in their back pocket, and that is the worst place in the entire world you can stick your device. I
see it all the time. Teenage girl, they put it right back there, or they'll put it right up here, in the front, next to their,
That's not going to hurt anything.
Well, could give you cancer. Thing transmits at 2 gigahertz. I mean, it transmits 5 miles. You're getting irradiated. I knew this one guy that worked in radio, 6 tower, 50,000 watts. He's walking around like this now. because his body's been irradiated. Like, don't worry about it. You can't even see it. It's not going to hurt you. Well, his whole body's been filled with RF for 10 years. He's like, it's not the peeling his skin off. It's not the radiation.
Maybe you should have picked a different line of work. I don't have an answer for that.
Just stop putting your cell phone near your breast, girls.
Do I need to get a suit? Since I'm in the station, do I need to go get one of those yellow suits?
Well, no, because the transmitter is way up on Signal Mountain.
Okay.
So we're actually broadcasting. We're broadcasting live from high atop Signal Mountain.
You're up there decreasing their property value?
Yeah, sort of.
Great.
Well, no, the difference is with FM, the signal goes to the horizon.
Okay.
But with AM, the ground actually pulses. Half of the antenna is the ground. It's called the ground wave.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get near an AM antenna, you're being irradiated. So if you see like 3 towers in a row or a tower with a fence that looks like AM, don't get anywhere near it because you're getting pulsed at a very low frequency. And you will die of leukemia. That's happened over and over again, but government says it's not the case. So, of course, what I'm seeing is not real, even though I've been doing this for 45 years. It's you can sit next to or work next to a 50,000 watt tower. It's not going to bother you. But cell phones used properly aren't dangerous. Cell phones used, in my opinion, improperly are dangerous. Keeping it constantly to your head or constantly attached to your body, you are getting irradiated. So just as a warning, put it down once in a while.
Where's your phone right now?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, we're Facebook Live. I forgot. Mine's in my pocket.
See? And let me see. Is your back pocket? Let me look.
No, that's not my pocket.
I was hoping to catch you. Oh, this is really cool, too. By the way, we're talking with Adam Disbrow, owner-operator of Cell Surgeon. They have 2 locations, one in the Northgate Mall, a brand new location in Ottawa.
Right next to Zaxby's.
Did a beautiful job on that, Adam. You must have dumped like 30, 40 grand at that place.
It was up there.
A lot of money in that thing. Sheesh, you must be fixing a lot of phones.
It's a very pretty store.
It really is. If your phone needs to be fixed, I want you to write this number down. You got to trust me on this. These guys are going to do a fantastic job. And listen, don't be a cheapo. Like one guy came in the other day and he's like, how much is it this to get fixed? I think the screen was like $80 or whatever it was. And he goes, okay, thank you. And he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
What's he going to use? $10 in gas, drive around town, and some jaboni in his basement's going to go, I can fix it for you for $75.
Yeah.
I mean, stop being so cheap.
Some people out there looking for the best value, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, there is, because you want to develop a relationship with the person you're doing business with. You get what you pay for.
Right.
I mean, you guys, I don't think you're expensive. I don't think you're cheap. I think you're priced just right. I think it's fair. You gotta pay the bills.
And we're going to stand behind it, everything, good, bad, or ugly. So if you have a great experience, awesome. If you have bad experience, I want to know about it, and we're going to take care of it.
And for Christmas, I noticed you have at least, I'd say, 15 cell phones for sale. These are pre-owned. Mm-hmm. And everything from the 5 to the 6 to the S.
Yeah, iPhone 5, 6, 7. I don't have any 8s right now. 7 Plus.
I was looking at a 6 Plus for like $300.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm telling you, if you're looking for a Christmas gift and you don't want to go dump $800 or $1,000 into a phone,
we got you covered.
What's your phone number, Adam?
Northgate is 423-668-0100.
Okay, write that down again. Listen, if you're driving, that's okay. Just hit the note.
No, do not text and drive.
I didn't say that.
Don't pull your phone out if you're driving.
Don't pull your phone out. Pull over.
As long as you pull over.
Give you a chance to pull over.
Northgate number is 423-668.
There you go.
0100.
Okay.
And if you're in Ottawa, the number there is 423-847-2707.
Okay. Your website.
www.thecellsurgeon.com.
And that's for both locations.
Yes.
Text. How about they want to text you?
You can text both of those numbers. You can text.
Give me that number again.
Ottawa 423-847-2707. Ooh, the text number for Northgate.
That's okay. There you go. And listen, if you have a question for Adam now regarding your cell phone being repaired or your cell phone's going crazy, and I'm going to tell you about the cell phone I brought in the other day, whereby I thought it was one thing and it ended up being another. Now my phone's going dead. So if I lose you on Facebook, my Facebook phone's going dead.
You need a power bank. We sell those too.
I have like 5 of them. I just keep forgetting to charge them up. And I was using this so much this morning, it's now down to about 10%.
User error. I can't help that.
Phone numbers 800-8949, 800-8949, area code 423. So it's not a toll-free number, though. Most calls are free now anyway. So it's area code 423. It's 800-8949. Adam Disbrow, owner-operator of the Cell Surgeon, is with us here. We're going to stick around for another segment because I do have a bunch of questions for you. And our listeners may have some questions regarding their busted phone. Nooga Radio, 95.3 HD4, 92.7 FM.
The Tennessee Valley's news talk leader. Nooga Radio. Digital FM 95.3 HD4 and 92.7 FM. 3, 2, 1. Chattanooga Radio. Digital FM 95.3 HD4. 92.7 FM's news now.
A grim discovery behind the Westwood Baptist Church in Cleveland in Candies Creek. A body was found just after 2 p.m. in the afternoon. An autopsy is to be performed today. 2 men were gunned down in the parking lot of a nightclub early Sunday morning. 1 man was killed, another one seriously injured. Sharon Porter, who's 22, dead. Tori Porter, who's 24, hospitalized. Chattanooga police say that eyewitnesses told them there was some kind of fight inside the Coyote Jack's nightclub before the shooting happened. The Violent Crimes Bureau is investigating. This is the second shooting in 2 months at that same location. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is investigating a shooting that happened in Ooltewah on Ridgestone Drive near Hunter Road. The victim was taken to the hospital. Happened at about 3 a.m. on Saturday morning. The Sean Hannity Show is on every weekday from 3 to 6. Russell Stroud, Nooga Radio News, now.
The Tennessee Valley's news talk leader. Nooga Radio. Digital FM 95.3 HD4 and 92.7 FM.
Sam Jordan, News Talk 92.7 Sports Now. The Tennessee Titans are still in the hunt for at least a wild card slot in the 2017 NFL playoffs, even though the Titans lost with no time remaining as San Francisco 49ers kicker Robbie Gould laced the game-winning field goal to win 25-23. Tonight, Atlanta takes on Tampa Bay in Monday Night Football. Chattanooga Mocs men's basketball team dropped an 82-76 decision at Tennessee Tech, but Kendi London's 21 points led 4 in double figures, while the Mocs loss at Tennessee Tech happened on Sunday afternoon, dropped the Mocs to 5-6, while the Golden Eagles improved to 8-4. 4 players in double figures were leading the way in scoring, led by Pacho Tuaquezo and Berto Dryden with 17 each, as the Covenant men's basketball team pulled away in the second half for an 83-69 win at Brevard on Saturday afternoon. Sam Jordan, News Talk 92.7 Sports Now.
Areas of fog and drizzle will start out your Monday. Otherwise, mainly dry, a little milder weather for your afternoon. Highs upper 50s to near 60. Tonight, some clouds, lows only to the mid-40s. For Tuesday, mild again, high 60 to 62. Areas of rain returning late with more wet weather through Wednesday. It's Macy's Super Saturday Sale. Use your Macy's card or savings pass for extra 15 to 20% savings. Buy gifts online by 3 p.m. Sunday and pick up in store. Savings off sale prices. And I'm Sorgene 12, Chief Meteorologist Patrick Ward.
The Tennessee Valley's news talk leader. Nooga Radio. Digital FM 95.3 HD4 and 92.7 FM.
An automated nuclear missile defense system has suddenly entered into launch mode, and you are the only one who can stop it. Escape Experience Chattanooga. Your team has just been infected with a deadly virus. Your only hope? There, in an abandoned farmhouse. Escape Experience Chattanooga. Handcuffed in a maximum security prison, you have an hour to flee. Escape Experience Chattanooga. These escape scenarios and more at Chattanooga's best escape room game and team building platform. Call now. Slots are limited. Register online at escapeexperience.com/Chattanooga. Escape Experience Chattanooga.
Cash, and more cash. Hey, where do you think Santa shops? Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. He made a special stop to tell Rick, slash those prices. Ooh, ho, ho. That's right now for Christmas at Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. Even Rick's not going to say no to Santa. No. Don't wait till after Christmas. It'll be way too late. Get your cash right now for your gold, your silver, your diamonds, and jewelry. Has Rick gone mad?
Well, maybe a little.
No, we think he's just Christmassy.
Christmassy.
Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, Brainerd Road, Chattanooga. You know where it is. Hey, is that Santa? Ooh, ho, ho. Even Rick's not going to say no to Santa. No. Get your cash right now.
Goss Insurance. Yes, we are local. And no, we don't have an 800 number. In fact, our mobile numbers are on our business cards. We live, work, play, and worship in Chattanooga, and we would love to help with your insurance. Business, auto, home, life insurance. Call now, save money. Call Goss Insurance for all your insurance needs. Goss Insurance, 875-2500. 875-2500.
Broadcasting live to over 1 million souls in Chattanooga, the Tennessee Valley, and beyond on frequency modulation 92.7. Sean Hannity, 25,000 watts on digital FM 95.3 HD4. CBS Radio News. NASCAR, Bloomberg Markets, David Tulis, streaming strong at Noogaradio.com. Live on YouTube and Facebook. Nooga Radio, News Talk 92.7. Chattanooga Radio.
Radio 92.7 FM, 95.3 HD4. This is Biz Buzz. As we try to get our Facebook thingamajigger working again. I think we probably should be in the shot. At least one of us is. All right. Do you see what I have on the back of my phone?
Yes. Love handle.
I got it the other day. Can I see yours?
Yeah.
May I see yours?
Yeah.
Remember my old school days when I said, Ken?
It's May, not Ken.
They're just trying to teach
you. But you want to explain to everyone what this is, which I love now. You can hold it up to the camera if you like.
So the love handle here is very similar to something that's
love handle.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's called a love handle, yeah. Yeah.
Like a dongle?
Like a dongle, yeah.
You put them together as a dongle love.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got it all in my bag there. Dongles, love handles.
Dongles and love handles.
Power banks.
But this is cool because, watch this. I'll show you here. Now, on the radio, what I'm doing is there's this little device on the back of the phone that has a strip. What would that be called? What kind of stretchy strip?
It's elastic, basically.
Elastic, yeah, piece of elastic.
So it's fairly similar to a pop socket, which are very popular right now.
But they're annoying.
This is an alternative pop socket that I feel is better.
The pop socket pulls out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is pretty cool. You put your finger in it. What I like about it is I have small hands. So what they say about guys with small hands, very, very big brain, small hands. But what I like about it is I can use my one finger to text.
Mm-hmm. It allows you to grip the phone.
Yeah, I'm a finger texter, not a thumb texter.
Mm-hmm.
And you sell these at Cell Surgeon.
Yes, we do.
$10.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been using it ever since. Remember the other day when I came in? I was like, well, I really use it. I've not used it. Every time because it's a security measure too. Do you notice when you're out and about, especially if you're at like Walmart or something where there's a lot of people, because I shop there all the time, people will run into you.
Mm-hmm.
And I grip my hand. It's like the grip of death on my phone.
So you don't drop it. Yeah.
Well, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Mm-hmm. As long as I have my little...
Once you try it, you'll never want to go back to having life without it.
So...
Matter of fact, here's what we'll do. The next 5 people who come into the store, I don't care if it's between now and then 5 years from now, that mention this radio station and the ad that we're talking about, will get a free love handle.
You better go to the store.
Northgate or Ottawa. Either store, the next 5 people that walk in will get a free love handle. Just mention the ad.
Right. And I'll tell you what, if the next 5 people come in within the next couple of days, Adam is going to double the amount he spends in advertising. I just threw that one on. But there you go.
If it works.
So you're going to be helping a good conservative radio station fight the disease of liberalism that's eating at the body of America. Now, Adam's not political, so even if you're a liberal Democrat, go and see him. As a matter of fact, we'll contribute. We will actually contribute to one of your organizations if a liberal Democrat comes in.
Mm-hmm.
We will. We'll find one and we'll contribute.
All right.
Like to maybe stop global warming.
Mm-hmm.
Global warming. Jackasses. I wish we had some global warming today.
It's not a bad day.
But yeah, okay. All joking aside, because Adam's been a joker now for the past hour. 5 people that come into his store, first 5, and don't think they're just going to rush in because people are going to go, well, I don't really want to go in because somebody probably came in.
Well, you got to go to the mall anyways. It's Christmas time. Everybody's doing holiday shop, and they make great stocking stuffers.
Yeah. He's next to Chicago Pizza.
Right next to Old Chicago Pizza.
And trust me, if 5 came in, he'll give you one for free anyway. I know, Adam. He'll just give it to you. It's next to Old Chicago Pizza. Cell surgeon, and you're going to love this thing. Look at this. See this on the radio too? Check this out. Beautiful thing.
It's
hold it in your hand.
Fantastic little device.
Right. And you can check out some of the pre-owned cell phones there. And if your cell phone is acting wacky, this is, and I'd never seen this before. But then in a matter of 2 weeks, I'd seen it twice. Similar symptoms, but not quite exactly the same. One of them was the top of the screen was kind of flashing, and then you couldn't hit the touch screen and have it operate. It would freeze.
It's called touch disease. It's the problem on the iPhone 6
Touch disease. Touch. I had that as a teenager. Touch disease. Wow. Went to jail for it for some time.
Either way,
no, I'm kidding.
But if you bring in your phone, there's any
got all these weird names. Dongles,
touch disease.
You guys have you have something going on. You tech guys?
No.
Okay, touch disease.
Well, what I was getting at is we don't charge to diagnose. Free diagnosis.
Some geek made that up, right?
Dongle?
No, touch disease. He's sitting in the back room going, he never sees anybody. He just works on the phones somewhere in America. And he goes, okay, we're going to call that touch disease.
Well, it means the phone won't touch. It makes sense.
You can't touch it.
Yeah.
You can touch it, but it's not going to do anything.
Correct.
Like my ex-wife. Well, she's my ex-wife.
Well.
Now, you're so non-political and those non-committal. Because all money is green. Adam Disbrow's with us. This is Biz Buzz, highlighting businesses in Chattanooga. We're highlighting Cell Surgeon. Adam and I have known each other for years. He was with us from day one. I love his new store in Ooltewah. I'm not just saying that. We don't promote businesses that aren't good for you. The business is good for you, we'll promote it. Matter of fact, there's a car dealership we didn't even put on because they weren't good for them. So no, you're not coming on. If you're not good for our listeners, sorry.
Well,
no,
gotta respect that.
No, you have to be good. And you guys are good for the consumer because you get it done quickly. If your teenager is going nuts, driving you crazy because of their cracked phone, you know how that happens. They got one little crack.
Yeah.
Mom, can I just please get me that? Please.
Also, we have protection plans so that if you do have somebody who may or may not be accident prone, they can come in and, kind of, it's like a discounted prepaid. I'm going to break this, or, and we'll save some money.
How much does that cost?
Ranges depending on the phone between $25 all the way up to $150.
How long is that good for?
1 year.
So I pay, let's say, $25 for the protection plan, and my phone breaks. You fix it?
Yep.
What?
That's it.
How are you gonna make any money? How are you gonna make any money?
It comes with it. We don't. What
are you doing, man?
We want to make money, but we want everybody to be protected and have their device that works.
See, are these guys great or what?
I can assure you that there is enough broken phones in this city
for you're going to make money.
For me to make money and not have to have people come in 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 times.
Because you have to remember, you got to pay the light bill, you got to pay taxes, you got to pay employees.
Right.
You have to buy the equipment. And this is, for some reason, employees don't get this at times, is that you don't get to keep everything that goes in your pocket. If you get to keep anything that goes in your pocket, you're lucky. It comes in and it goes right out. It's called cash flow. In and out, in and out, in and out. And if we can take a little piece every once in a while, the way I like to describe it is it's like salmon, or as they say here in Chattanooga, salmon spawning, and then the bears catching them. Well, that's all the people coming in. And once in a while, the owner gets to grab a fish. Every once in a while, there's a lot of activity going on. You think they're making a lot of money, but every once in a while, they get to reach in there like the black bear and grab it and take a bite.
That's a good day.
If you can take the bite, that's a good day.
That's a good day.
That's a good day. Now, let me tell you what happened live here. And we're using the back of the phone to record this, so I hope it's getting it because we can't see it. Is it getting it? Okay, doesn't matter. But and my phone went down because I've been on it all morning. I wasn't paying attention. I do have charge banks that I forget to charge, but they're all small. This one I would not forget, and I love the fact that you can plug this in the wall. So
it charges itself.
I just hate the fact that I have to use another port to use these little. And so, Adam, look at this. And for you driving, it's called the Rando. What?
That's an old brand we don't carry any longer.
Okay. So
but it's a 10,000 milliamp power
Oh,
bank.
my God. Really?
Mm-hmm. That'll give your phone another 4 charges. Well,
do you have another one like this?
Yeah.
So you have ones you plug into the wall that'll.
Yeah.
Okay. So now my phone is charging because me, the buffoon, forgot I've got 5 banks, but I don't want to take up a USB port. A lot of times I don't have any left.
Yeah.
So you just plug this in when you get home at night, take it with you, and we just say I can do 4 charges on my phone.
You have a Note 8, so it's going to be a little bit bigger battery, but about 3.
Yeah, still, that's not a bad deal.
3 full charges.
Now I'm going to say these are going for because
now if you're using 3 full charges in a day plus you're that charged to 4 charges, you may have a problem.
Well, I'm on it constantly, so I've got a problem. I'm on my phone constantly, but I'm not taking enough selfies. How much? I'm going to say $100.
No, that one is $59.99.
That's it.
That's it.
And for everybody in the audience today, reach under your chairs. You all get one. If you're driving, reach under your chair. Put that phone down. Stop texting. There you go. So thank you for letting me charge my phone with this bank. And you have, I've seen, you probably have, 5 or 6 different kind of banks?
Yeah, probably about 4 or 5 different ones in the store. I can order a lot, but it's just depends what people want. We have the small little lipstick ones that are just an extra charge. We have all the way up to the 12,000 millihour power banks.
And you don't think about it till your phone's done and dead, and you need it. And your kid's trying to get a hold of you. So here's what you need to do. If you have any trouble at all with your phone, any questions about your phone, any questions about cell phones, you need to call the fine folks at Cell Surgeon in Ooltewah or North Hamilton Mall. Now, North Hamilton Mall, you've been there, I'd say, 5 years now?
Northgate
Mall, 5 years?
Yeah.
About 5 years. And Ooltewah is about a year.
Yeah, we opened last October in Ooltewah.
Yeah, so about a year in Ooltewah. And you want to check out that beautiful store. It's right near the Sprint store.
Right next to Zaxby's.
It's a little tough to find at first.
It is.
Give us directions on how to find your Ooltewah store.
Well, most people who live in Ooltewah know where Zaxby's is because they make great chicken. And we're literally right to the left of Zaxby's. So if you're coming in and you're going to Zaxby's, you just take a left right before you get to Zaxby's, right in behind Alliance Physical Therapy. And for the old school people, where Captain D's used to be.
And then obviously Northgate, right next to
Old Chicago, correct?
Yeah. And this is so easy. It's so painless. The guys are so nice because they're surgeons.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get your white smocks yet?
No. Still
I'm telling you, man, that'll be a hit. You put everybody in a white smock, answer the phone. Cell surgeon, this is Dr. Ken.
I don't look good in tights, though, so,
I was hoping you wear yoga pants.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Don't you think that'd be cool? And it's so painless, Adam. Let's talk about the process.
Sure.
I have a screaming, upset teenage girl, or like me, a grown man,
right?
That I love my phone. I'm never without it, and it breaks. And then I say, while I'm driving down the road, I heard those guys on the radio talking about some phone fixer guy. What was his name? Surgeon something. It's easy to remember. Cell isn't cell phone. Surgeon. Love that name. Cell Surgeon. They call you at?
They call us at Northgate or Ooltewah, and just walk in.
What's the phone number?
Northgate is 423-668-0100. And the Ooltewah location is 423-847-2707.
And the website?
www.thecellsurgeon.com.
Okay, so now I walk in.
Or you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah. And I hand you my phone, depressed, because there's a crack on the left top of my screen because I was giving someone an example as to how great my phone screen protector was, and I threw it on the floor like you did the last time you were here. It almost freaked me out, but it worked.
Correct.
What do you do from there? What's the process?
You walk in. Let's say you have an iPhone 7. You walk in. cracked screen. We take your information. 30 to 45 minutes later, you're out. Your phone's working again.
Go shop the mall.
Shop them all, whatever you want. Run some errands. All of our repairs come with a limited lifetime warranty, so we're going to guarantee that screen we put in there is going to function like it should as long as you own the device.
Go have a pizza.
Yeah.
Come back in 30 to 45 minutes.
Yep. We'll get you in and out.
What kind of warranty or guarantee do you have?
Like I said, it's just got the limited lifetime warranty and all the repairs. And what we mean by that is the screen we put in, we're going to guarantee that the LCD screen functions, the touch screen functions, and all the rest of that as long as you own the device.
Right. Now, do you have any tips as to what we should or shouldn't do as far as the battery is concerned? I know years ago they were telling us make sure it drains all the way and then recharge it. Is that still valid with today's batteries?
No. Battery technology is advanced and progressed far and above the days where I remember old school days where my dad had to actually buy a battery decharger. So it would make sure it would go down to 100% because the battery had a memory and all the rest of that. Pretty much these days, the batteries and the charging technologies, it doesn't necessarily hurt your battery all that much to just leave it charged in. The two things that can hurt your battery, if you use a cheap charger that is not certified or approved by Apple, like for iPhones, it can actually swell the battery or cause it to deteriorate faster. But other than that, these things are pretty much foolproof.
And I'm going to say that being in the electronics business, that is so important. Amperage is so important. Yes. You must use the charger supplied.
Yeah, buying a cheap gas station charger because you want to save some money is going to end up costing you in the long run.
You are going to get burnt because
a $5 charger versus a $20 charger. Yeah, you save $15, but then in 4 months you're coming back into my store because your battery's messed up and you're $70 for a battery. So now you just spent $75, whereas you could have just spent $20.
Because there's something called voltage and amperage.
Mm-hmm.
And if that amperage isn't right,
it can mess your battery up.
You're gonna mess your phone up.
Sure. In extreme situations, it could.
Yeah, because the amperage is low, and then you're draining the electronics in that little thing.
It could really damage the device.
So I would say, and if you can't find your original charger, bring it to Adam.
We have plenty of options for quality premium aftermarket chargers.
Adam, I purchased from you, spent $30 a couple of years ago, a charger that I forget what the amperage was. Then the AC, what do they call
wall adapter?
Yeah, the wall adapter. To this day, that thing charges the phone in no time. Everybody wants to borrow it.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to borrow this thing. Never seen anything like it. This thing just, boom, charges it right up. And listen, it was a $30 investment, just not for the cord. People think the cord's the charger. The girls do that all the time. Did you see my charger?
Well, I mean, the cord can make a difference as well.
Yeah, it's in the wall. No, my charger. They think the cord's the charger. That's the cord.
Right.
The charger's the device that plugs in. It converts 120 volts into whatever. But let's talk about the cord, too. What do you think of my cord? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
That's some thick stuff,
braided,
buddy.
yeah. I don't know what brand it is.
I don't remember, but don't get a cheap cord either. And you want a cord that's braided because it's RF resistant.
Right.
And what I mean by that is when you have multiple devices next to each other, which everyone has now,
correct,
you could get interference.
Sure.
So if you get a braided cord, it's going to resist that RF interference. It just throws it away. So don't go getting those cheap cords. Listen, it's a little investment at the beginning. It's like washing your car or an oil change. Get your oil changed every 3,000 miles. It's going to save your car.
Correct.
Wash your car once a month. It's going to save it. I want to spend that $10. Well, you're gonna one way or another, you're going to spend it. Car's going to look like crap. The bugs are going to deteriorate the paint.
Well, I want to give a free plug to the car wash, but the car wash at 153 has a club for $29.99 and limited washes. So that's what I do.
I love that place. That's the new. They put in over $2 million on that thing.
Yeah, I believe it.
$29.90 for how long? For a year?
No, per month.
Really?
Yeah, you go whenever you want.
I didn't know that.
Minimum limit once a day.
Wow.
Which I don't know why people go more than once a day, but they do.
Yeah, it's a pretty good wash. We need to get them on the air. They put like over $2 million in that place. Can you imagine that?
Which one? The one by Target?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the other one over here by IHOP.
I like the one by Target.
Oh, well. Then
you like the one by
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's on my way home. It's right past
that's why
between Northgate and Ooltewah. It's convenient for me.
Listen, I've got a good business plan. You ready for this?
Okay.
We need to buy a toll bridge.
I don't think the city would let us put it
We
up.
need to buy a toll bridge. Can you imagine? Or better yet, let's do what they do in Maryland when you drive through. They charge you $18 and there isn't even a bridge. I was up
for the roads.
I was up there about. If it's an interstate highway, they're not supposed to charge you. I was up there about
It's privately owned. That's what we do in
Well,
Florida.
no, Florida's turnpikes. Ronald Reagan Highway. I love that. I love paying because it has Reagan's name.
Mhm.
I just was traveling on that last week. As long as that's Ronald Reagan's name, I'll pay. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But the interstate highways are.
What if it was named after me?
I don't know about that. They'd have to pay me. But driving through Maryland, they're like, "Can I have $18, sir?" For what? Toll. I'm like, I don't see any bridges.
You don't need a toll bridge to have a bridge. It's tolled for the roads.
Well, if it's private, but not if it's
You don't. Mhm.
well, it's public.
They need money too.
I'll give them their money. The road was crap. It's horrible to drive on. You ever drive the roads in the Northeast?
No, very, very rarely.
I really hate the Northeast.
I don't need
so glad I'm in Chattanooga.
Me too.
As long as they'll keep me here or they throw me out. I really don't like it. Death threats, and tires getting slashed, stuff like that. That's not a good thing. But we love Chattanooga. We love the cell surgeon in Ottawa, in the mall here, the Northgate Mall, next to Old Chicago Pizza. Right, Adam?
Yes, sir.
All right. Give me all your details. Please do stop by. First 5 people that stop by and ask for the
love handle.
The love handle goes on the back of your phone, worth $10. He's going to give it to you for free.
Absolutely free.
Mention you heard it on the radio. You better go by and do this. I'm telling you, I'll be so disappointed. I'll just turn the transmitter off. This is what you'll hear. Hey, this is Sean Hannity, and shh. Okay, what are your phone numbers?
Northgate 423-668-0100. And Ottawa store is 423-847-2707.
This has been Biz Buzz. Thank you, Adam Disbrow of Cell Surgeon at 95.3 HD4, 92.7 FM. We are Nooga Radio.
The Tennessee Valley's news talk leader. Nooga Radio. Digital FM 95.3 HD4 and 92.7 FM.
3, 2, 1.
Chattanooga Radio. Digital FM 95.3 HD4. 92.7 FM's news now.
2 men were gunned down in the parking lot of a nightclub early Sunday morning. 1 man was killed, another one seriously injured. Sharon Porter, who's 22, dead. Tori Porter, who's 24, hospitalized. Chattanooga police say that eyewitnesses told them there was some kind of fight inside the Coyote Jack's nightclub before the shooting happened. The Violent Crimes Bureau is